Right, I need to find my microphone. Where have I put that now? Can't find that. Oh, do you know what would be good? If I put that there. Look at that. Incredible. Right, professional. We're getting somewhere. Hold on, I'll be with you in a second. Where the bloody hell's my microphone gone? Oh, I have all this equipment and I always misplace it. Oh, I'm so useless. I'm meant to be professional at this. Right, fine. Right, I can't seem to find it. So I'm going to have to just do this face reveal here and now without any microphone. So sorry for the poor audio. But hi, hello. My name is Richie and welcome back to another video. This is my face and we just hit 1,000 subscribers, which is pretty darn awesome. Right, so hello everyone. My name is Richie and welcome back to another video. I can't believe it. We've hit 1,000 subscribers and I'm absolutely over the moon. I can't believe it. Genuinely, I didn't think this would happen so fast. I've been saying for weeks in streams like, oh, it might happen one day. Possibly soon. It's growing at a healthy rate. But yeah, I'm honestly over the moon and I've not got anything prepared for this video. It's going to be a bit of waffle, a little bit of a story as to why I set up the channel in the first place, why I like trains. I was going to do a Q&A on the Discord. If you've not joined the Discord, there'll be a link in the description. But I just ran out of time. I didn't expect to hit it so quick. So yeah, I'm honestly over the moon. Thank you so much for all your support so far. It's been absolutely incredible. It's been an incredible journey so far and there's so much more yet to do. So straight off the bat, I'm a little bit nervous doing this face reveal, I won't lie. I've been saying for a few weeks now that, oh, I'll do it at 1,000, thinking that this, milestone wasn't going to come around so quick. And, well, I'm happy it has, don't get me wrong. But, the fact that I've got to show my face to the internet now, and a lot of you can make memes, you'll probably get a few snippets of me doing, questionable facial expressions. But yeah, it's a big thing to come onto YouTube and show your face and stuff, especially to like 1,000 people. Like, I know that obviously every 1,000 people don't watch every single video, but it's one of them sorts of things where you're potentially putting yourself out to, thousands because more people could see it and stuff. So it's a big thing. And I feel like I've got the going answer to do it now. So let's have a little bit of a conversation, really. Let's talk about a few things, about the channel and why I set it up. So I set it up at the start of this year, at the end of January. I think it was like the 28th or the 29th. So I was just sat there one night playing Train Sim World and I thought, you know what? I'm going to go onto YouTube and just set up an account. Do it. I needed to think of a YouTube name. I came up with the whole RichyRail name because my name's Richie and I like things on the rail. So RichyRail. It works, isn't it? So yeah, this one night I set the channel up, I called it RichyRail, and I uploaded a video on Birmingham Cross City because that used to be my home route. I mean, I live in Yorkshire now, so it's not really a local route anymore, but growing up, I lived next to the Chester Road train station. A lot of you will know that. When I did a stream on it a few weeks ago, I was sort of like going through every station near, in the north of Birmingham saying, oh, I've got stories here and stories there. And yeah, I did that video. I was a little bit nervous recording that video. If you go back to it, like, I'm stumbling on my words. I'm not being very clear in my pronunciations of things. And I was, a little bit timid. So I feel like over the last 6 months, I have been able to grow into this sort of, channel quite well. And I'm able to present things a bit better. So I'd like to hope I've come across as enthusiastic and, enjoyable. So I made that video, I uploaded it, and I shared it on like the Dovetail forums and stuff, thinking, some people might want to tune in and see what it's all about. And in the first 24 hours or so, a couple of people did watch it. It got to about 50, 60 views, and I was absolutely over the moon with it because I thought, for a first video, this ain't bad, I'm happy with this. Got a couple of people that came in, and I remember the first people that, first few people that did come in. I won't forget them, but they came in, left some comments, left some feedback. And then I jumped into a live stream, one of Train Simulator Driver's live streams, and I mentioned I've been following him for a while on a different account, and I've set this channel up. Have you got any tips? And he gave me a couple of tips and stuff, and he went, look, I'll subscribe to you. I'll get everyone else to subscribe to you too. And like overnight, it went to like 20, 25 subscribers, and I was like, this is absolutely nuts. And then I must have just timed things well, because it was around the West Somerset Railway remaster that it shot up to 100 subscribers. And I think it was like the before versus after video and the first look and stuff. And I think I must have just timed it well because those videos did really well and it boosted me up to 100. And when I hit 100, I was absolutely over the moon. I thought, this is absolutely incredible. What a number to hit. And I think we hit that in a good 2 or 3 weeks of me setting up the channel. So I thought, this is incredible. This is doing so much better than what I anticipated. And since then, it's grown so well. You know, the videos that we do, a lot of you enjoy. The live streams, we've got a bit of a schedule going on, and sort of the live streams are a bit like an event, let's say, that people look forward to during the week. And I think it's absolutely incredible. It's honestly so lovely to see such a great bunch of people, not just on the YouTube, but on like Discord as well. Like, everyone's just so friendly. You get the one or two people that are a bit, you know, you need to remove them. But other than that, in general, everyone that I've come across is pretty darn lovely, to be honest. And everyone in the Discord is so friendly. We've got like 80 members in the Discord now, which is so nuts to think. And everyone's so friendly, and they're always having a chat about, you know, trains and different games and things going on. It's just a great community, and genuinely for a channel of, you know, this size, which, you know, in the grand scheme of YouTube isn't a big channel, like, to have such a close-knit and friendly community is just so incredible. Talking of people being lovely, I mean, since setting up the channel 6 months ago, this, for example, I've had my own custom nameplate made. Look at it, it's absolutely beautiful. It's fantastic. I was well chuffed with this. Been made by Grab a Bottle in the Discord, and Right Away Productions on YouTube. So he made that for me. He started making his own custom ones, and he made that for me, sent it up, and I do have it. I've got a canvas up there. I won't show you because I'm leaning the camera on my bed, and if I touch it, it's going to fall over. So normally I have the plaque on top of the canvas because I can't put it on the walls because my landlord will shout at me and it'll ruin the paint. It'll strip the paint off the walls, and I don't want to do that. So I have it up there, and I have people ask me like, "Oh, that's really cool. Like, has someone made that for you? How much it cost and all that sort of stuff?" You know, because people making custom things like that, you know, you can make a fair bob with it. And the guy made it completely free of charge, and I'm so appreciative of it. And that's just one example of just the great kindness I've experienced on this channel so far. So I talked a little bit about when I set the channel up and how it's done so far, but why did I set the channel up in the first place? If I'm honest, I've been toying with the idea for a good year and a half. I wanted to do it back in like 2022. You know, I kept seeing loads of people online in the train sim community doing videos on different routes that I really enjoyed, and people, you know, seem to enjoy it. People doing live streams and having great people come in and, you know, talk about what they want to see on the game and what they, you know, what sort of real life trains they'd love to be able to use in a simulator and stuff. And I thought, you know what, I want to get involved in this. This looks like a community that I could fit well into. And also, quite blatantly, I like trains. I always have done since a very young age. In fact, I can remember when I was like 6 or 7 years old, I was just obsessed with trains. I'd always go down to like I say, I used to live near Chester Road Station on the Birmingham Cross City line. And there was like a field, and you'd go down, you could see the class 323s at the bottom of this hill, and it was just great. I used to sit there with my dad, and the dog would be running around the field, and I'd be there like, "Oh, well, look at the train, And my dad would be like, "Yep, that's a train, son, that's a train." And I mean, ever since then, I've been absolutely fascinated by trains. About 10 years ago, I went onto the Severn Valley Railway, because someone I knew was having a wedding there, and we had like the whole wedding breakfast on the train, on the rail tour, and it was absolutely insane. It was so brilliant. I've got some pictures somewhere of a 15-year-old me just stood there. You know, I was quite a flumpy little kid, stood in front of the steam train, and I was well chuffed with it. I had a big red tie on, and I was just like, if I can find a picture of it, I'll post it in the Discord. But yeah, I found that absolutely incredible. And obviously since then I spent a little bit of time in Worcester, and if you know Worcester well, it's got a massive viaduct going over the river which trains go across, and you know, you see a lot of GWR stock. I was in Worcester at the time when they still had the GWR HSTs, which were absolutely beautiful. So, you know, and they were just introducing the IETs as well, so it was sort of like, it's just incredible. And a few people mocked me for it, and that's the thing as well. I sort of set this up because a few people will mock you for being a train fan, and that's just because maybe, you know, they don't really appreciate what we enjoy and why we enjoy it. So I've often had a conversation with a few people in the community about, you know, they've wanted to express their love for trains, but people have been taking the mick out of them, especially young people in schools. You know, everyone thinks it's sort of like, haha, you like trains, you must be weird. But I feel like this channel is a safe place for people that like trains and like, you know, like train sims and stuff like that. I feel like it's a safe place where people come together and just enjoy it. Just enjoy it because it's fun. At the end of the day, we like it. People like their flight sims. People, you know, like other different hobbies and stuff. And I feel like a lot of other hobbies don't get mocked as much as our sort of community. And I'm all here for like spreading positivity and, you know, making sure people can feel safe and express their love of trains in this community. and I feel like we've been able to achieve that so far, and there's so much more left to do. So what happens next? Now that I've shown my face and we've hit 1,000 subscribers, like I say, I obviously want to do some more face videos, you know, discussion types of videos. I've been talking to my mate RichyRail about doing some train spotting vlogs with him on the East Coast Main Line, which would be both of us, which would be fun. I probably won't do face cams in live streams because I usually do my live streams in the living room, sat on my sofa, and I think I'd look really derpy. So I probably won't do that quite yet, but you know, in the meantime, you know what I look like now, so you can put the face to the voice in the streams. And as for actual numbers and goals and stuff like that, I'm not normally one to focus on numbers all too much. Obviously, if something does well, then I'm all for, you know, I'm happy about that, and I'll do more of that sort of stuff. But as for like subscriber numbers, the milestones are absolutely incredible. But you know, day to day, it's sort of a thing where, you know, I don't have certain goals to hit like 2,500 subscribers or 5,000 or whatever else. You know, it just happens as it happens. But you know, the more the merrier, and I'm absolutely here for it. So let's take this time to celebrate hitting the 1,000 subscribers. I certainly am going to. I'm going to do like a special live stream and all that sort of stuff. I would have done a Q&A, but I wasn't prepared. So yeah, that's pretty much everything to say about hitting this milestone. As you can tell, I'm pretty darn over the moon. I'm so happy about it. And I'm glad I can finally show my face to you. Obviously, I know I keep looking away at different parts of the room. It'll take time for me just, you know, feel a bit more comfortable about it. But I'll try. I'll get there. But, you know, I'm going to do a live stream, a viewer's choice live stream on Train Sim World, because I feel like that is the most appropriate, because a lot of you seem to like those sorts of streams. So I feel like it'll be, you know, cool to do that, get people, you know, celebrating, and we can all be excited in the live chat together, which will be fun. But yeah, that's pretty much everything I've got to say. I'm honestly over the moon, and I can't thank you all enough for this. This is an absolute incredible milestone. And yeah, plenty more great videos to come. You know, we've got the whole potential Train Sim World 5 coming out. So plenty of content coming out there. Train spotting vlogs, trip reports, all that sort of stuff. I really enjoy doing YouTube. So you know, it's sort of like my part-time job now, although, you know, I don't get paid for it, and I don't care to get paid for it, but, you know, I do dedicate a lot of time to it, and because I enjoy it, and I enjoy the community, and I love the feedback. So yeah, keep showing your support, and I'll keep giving you some awesome content. But yeah, thank you very much for watching this video. This is brilliant. I'm going to be doing an outro with my face. How cool is this? But yeah, anyway, thank you very much for watching this video. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please smash that like button and subscribe. If you're new, I'd massively appreciate it, as you can tell. Thank you very much for watching. I'll hopefully see you all in the next video. Bye bye.